Hi, Kevin.
Yes.
Eliana, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Appreciate you taking the time out to meet with me today.
Of course, appreciate you coming out. Alright, so I just want to get to know you before we start the interview, so tell me about yourself.
I'm a freshman at UW Milwaukee. I'm a part of a student organization called SHRM, which is a Society for Human Resources Management. There, a lot of professionals in the human resource field come in, talk a little bit about their experiences, and get to kind of learn about from the professionals, which is nice. I'm from Appleton, Wisconsin. My free time, I like to hike. I like to do all sorts of outdoor things. I like to fish. I like to swim, just that kind of thing. If it's outdoors, I'm there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so what motivated you to pursue human resources, specifically in college? And then are there any specific experience or interests that got sparked?
So in high school I took a lot of the business related classes. There we went through different units in business, one of them being HR, and then I took a lot of interest from that unit. Learning about talent acquisition and recruiting really stood out to me. I thought that was very interesting. So that's kind of what attracted me to it. But I'm also really interested to learn more about compensation, onboarding, employee relations, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think that sort of pushed me into that field.
Alright, so what specifically about our company stood out to you?
Yeah, I researched the company a little bit. I found something about your mission statement, which was that you encourage your employees to bring their authentic selves to work, which I think is perfect. I think that's how I work the best. I think that's how everybody works the best. So I think that that's a great thing to incorporate in your business, to have a great in work culture and stuff like that. But also reading a little bit about the what I'm going to do in the business, which would be the talent acquisition support and different onboarding and team culture events. I think that'd be very, very fun to put together a team culture event. I think that's very beneficial to create a tight-knit group and be able to get projects done, as well as having fun and enjoying those events.
Yes, we do like to get our interns very involved, especially when they're first starting.
I like to hear that.
So my next question would be, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
That is a good question. I think my strength would be, I'm a people person. I like to conversate. I like to talk to people, kind of pick their brain, gain new perspectives and stuff like that. I like to work with other people, being able to be a team player, just being able to talk to other people, I think would be my strength. I'm good at starting conversations, keeping conversations, stuff like that. And my weakness, I would say my creativity. I'm not a very creative person, I would say, but it is something I'm working on actually. At UWM, I'm taking an intro to guitar class, so I'm learning how to do that. So it's a lot of fun. I've been having fun with that. Kind of brings out the creativity side in me. I get to play around with that, create songs, stuff like that. I think it's a great way to work on a weakness and also gain credit in college. So it's been working out for me, and yeah.
Nice, it's good to hear. So what value do you think you would add to our company?
Yeah, so I think that I have not only the technical skills that you are requiring, which is Microsoft Office. I am Microsoft Office certified, so I think I checked that box off. I have the technical skills now, but as well as the soft skills. I'm a team player. I will be able to solve problems. I think that having those two hand in hand is going to add a lot to your company. Not only the HR department, but your company. It's going to benefit.
So you mentioned your Microsoft Office application skills. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so my high school, I had the opportunity to be able to take a Microsoft Office course in my high school. There we went through all three of the Microsoft Office, which was PowerPoint, Excel, Word. We went through all those 3 weeks of each, and we got certified in each of them, and at the end we got Microsoft Office certified, so I am Microsoft Office certified. And yeah, I had the opportunity to do that, so I took advantage of it, and it's been paying off. I am very accustomed to that, so it will be nothing new to me when I hop into the internship.
That is good to hear. So I do have one final question for you, and that is to tell me about a leadership role that you have held.
I was the captain of my volleyball team my senior year, so I was always a quiet guy in high school. I wasn't like the guy to speak first in anything, but I think I got voted captain by my fellow players on the team, and I think that just speaks volumes about like the other skills that I have, not just being the guy who will take the leadership role and speak out, but I worked hard every day in practice, and I did what the coach told me, and I went above and beyond, and that's why I think I was put into that leadership role as captain, and a lot of guys looked up to me, a lot of guys asked questions, and a lot of guys thought I was there for them to be able to help with whatever they needed, not only volleyball related. So it was a good role to get me to be accustomed to that leadership role that I'm not really very, very accustomed to, but it was very beneficial, I thought, and I think I came out a lot better of a person, or well-rounded. So yeah.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the end of the questions that I have for you. Did you have any for me today?
Yeah, so I just wanted to get a gauge of how my day-to-day life would maybe look like if I got into the role, if you chose to go my way.
Yeah, so if you're chosen for this role, for the first 2 weeks of the 12-week duration, you'll be working directly with an upper-level manager. So that person will help you balance those day-to-day tasks, show you how to do the tasks that we need, how to set up those things and figure out what to do for them. And so after those 2 weeks, you'll be more on your own. That's where that kind of sole role comes in, where you're just on your own. You will be working with other interns as well. We do hire more than one every summer. So we would like you to get to know them, work with them closely, be that in that team player kind of situation like you've already experienced as well. So within those 2 weeks, you'll learn what to do. The rest of the 10 weeks, you're kind of just on your own, kind of we'll give you tasks, expect you to complete them by a certain day, and that's kind of how your day-to-day will look like.
So you talked a little bit with, I'll be working with other interns and stuff. Could you tell me maybe a little bit more of like the group or department that I'll be working with? Will it be more of like just the interns on their own working together, or will there be some higher powers on it, or?
Yeah, so we do like to give every intern at least one upper level 2-week trial period in a sense to get to know what exactly we're doing here at the company. So after those 2 weeks, all the interns will be required to do one project altogether. Additionally, we would like them to do projects for our customers and for our coworkers and employees here as well. So it'll be group-based, but also you'll each show your individual strengths. Are there any other questions you have?
Yeah, thank you for answering that question, by the way. It sounds like you guys have a great system going on, getting your interns involved. My other question was, I'm a person that really values feedback, especially from the higher levels. Could you tell me a little bit about how I'd be evaluated throughout the internship?
Yeah, so you are aware that it is a 12-week summer internship. You'll be with us for 12 full weeks, and every 2 weeks, we would like you to meet with that upper level manager that would be training you, as well as myself. We'll have the reports, we'll have what you've been completing, what you've been working on, and what your future tasks will be looking like. So we'll be able to give you feedback on the past, as well as show you what to expect in the future. So that will be every 2 weeks. So after that 2-week trial period, we'll kind of take back the reins and kind of push you, and be okay. And any other questions?
That's all the questions I had. I appreciate you taking the time out to meet with me today.
All right. I hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.